Well, folks, it's the last episode before Christmas break. As you could probably tell here, one of us is festive.
Your laptop's in the way. They probably can't even see it.
Yeah, honestly. Here,
Idiot. There you go.
It's because I drink beer. I drink beer so much that I have
it's pretty tight on you, eh?
It is, yeah.
It's pretty small.
It's one size. I didn't buy it for myself. I would have bought it a size larger. I would like that to be known. But it fits.
Who bought it for you?
My girlfriend's parents. Yeah.
Oh, do you think that was kind of like her dad, like a fuck you, like buying you a smaller shirt that like, actually fits you, like him trying to be like, oh really? Oh, I thought you were a medium. You come across more as a medium guy.
That's crazy.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't fit? Sorry. You're going to have to wear it, though, on your podcast.
Exactly.
For everyone to see.
I can't return it either. I bought it in the States. I won't be back for a long time. My dad, actually, he's in town visiting me right now, and he got me a shirt, and he even bought me a medium shirt, which is funny because I've been stealing his large T-shirts for the past, 8 years. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's like, it's a medium. I was like, that's not my size. That's so annoying.
Yeah, I still get that whenever on Christmas. The past 5 years, whenever people buy me shirts, it's always mediums.
Yeah,
but it's because when I was a kid, I used to wear tight. Fucking.
You liked a tighter T-shirt?
I liked it tight.
What was it about a tight T-shirt that you enjoyed?
It was just the steez. I'd rock skinny jeans.
Yeah,
tight tee.
Yeah.
The sleeves would be up to here, dude. I was one of those guys.
We all did it, bro.
Yeah.
You were a Converse guy too, right?
Oh yeah,
high tops into the skinny jeans.
Yeah. I used to rock
just this.
Yeah, I know forward. I was a forward guy. Yeah, I was more like that.
Oh man,
with the Bieber flow.
Yeah, the hair across was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love
no hose.
I love how everyone too, all kids our age, had the exact same red, yellow, and green Bob Marley Billabong collab beanie as well.
Oh yeah,
everyone had that, dude. I think
I thought
so.
I was different. I had the matching Bob Marley lava lamp.
No way.
Yeah. I had a Bob Marley longboard, Bob Marley Rasta beanie, and a Bob Marley lava lamp. Didn't even smoke weed. Didn't even listen to his music.
Did you too? You have congas in your basement too,
and bongos. Yeah, the matching set. Yeah.
I love the idea of you're different. You have just this way different story arc to your life. And you're just the white guy living in Jamaica playing in the reggae
yeah, my dad's
bands,
the guy going off on TikTok right now, the white dude.
Yeah.
He's rapping in Jamaican or pop, whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about, dude. He has no bottom chin. No bottom chin. Yeah. Oh, fuck, dude. What a different... I always think about, I wish I was good enough at music to be able to pursue it. You know what I mean? But I don't think I would cut out for that life.
What, the life of singing in bars and
yeah, that's what I mean, dude.
Dudes coming up to you after shows instead of girls being like, yo, that was sick, that one solo was dope. That's what I hear it's like.
That cover of Freebird, man, I've just never heard anyone put it into acoustic quite like you have before, dude. No, that would suck.
Yeah, I was talking to Logan last night, and
Logan
he's
Brown.
a performer, and I was just like, yo, if you just listen to the lyrics of Piano Man, it's so sad. And he's like, oh yeah, that's my life. He's like, that's every entertainer's life. I was like, oh shit, sorry, dude. At least chicks must love you. He's like, nope, just dudes.
It's true though. You never.
It sucks because if you're a gay performer, then just the girls love you. There's no winning.
I can't speak to that.
Yeah. No, I was just.
You've been doing a lot of shows
Just
lately.
what I heard,
You've
yeah.
been getting a lot of female
That's what
love
everyone's
lately.
saying, dude. This is the word on the street.
No, it's kind of like drag shows. You know what I mean? I feel like it's more women that go to drag shows than men. You said something incriminating, and then I just was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll jump on that too. You know what? Remember when we drove past? When we were driving through the market, and there was the outdoor drag brunch, and our friend in the back seat goes, "Oh, Oh. as we drove past it, the first one was as we were driving up to it. Second was while we were right next to it, and then the third one was as we passed it. Got him.
It's because he got a mad boner.
You got a mad boner, man.
He got a boner and he wasn't happy about it. It's a mad boner.
That's your theory, right? It's why people. That's why
I think if
dudes don't like
if
trans
someone's
people.
transphobic, it's just because of mad boners. Is they got a boner and they're not happy about it.
Right.
And really their anger, they're just letting out on their dick. And their dick's just hard looking up at them like, fuck, man, you think you have it hard? It's a comic strip I was working on.
Saved in the old bit strips.
Yeah. That's a good bit, eh?
The boner has.
Okay, here's the comic strip.
The last. Okay, yeah, lay it out.
I already ruined the punchline. You know it's coming.
The last square,
Literally.
I can just see like just as like the crotch of pants. There's eyes on the boner poking through, and you're like, it's like. You think you got it hard?
Doing the Kevin James.
Yeah, hands in his pockets.
This is what I'm thinking. It's a comic strip, and it starts off with two kids, Peep and Tom, on this girl tanning in the neighbor's backyard.
Right.
So like one's like on his hands and knees, and the other one's like on top of him, kind of like peeping.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this like beautiful woman just sunbathing,
Mm-hmm.
and then eventually, as the panels go on, they get caught. And then the lady approaches them and they're like, oh, fuck, like hiding behind the fence, like scared. And then the lady like leans over the fence and it's clearly like a trans woman.
Okay.
And then
clearly, I don't know how you're going to get that off in a comic strip without being super fucking rude. But go on. This is all hypothetical, folks. Just so everyone knows. This doesn't exist yet.
Hey, the image is in your head.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you're picturing, that's you, bro. That's not me. So you're the fucked up one, not me.
Yeah.
All you guys back at home being like, ugh, that's because of your fucking thoughts, dude, not mine.
You're mad boners.
Yeah. So leans over, they notice it's a trans woman, and then they're kind of just visibly like, you know, like, oh, like what the fuck? And then there's just like this kid's boner like tenting through his pants, and there's just like a speech bubble coming from the boner being like, fuck, man, you think you have it hard?
Just doing the Nardwuar pose at the end.
I think that's just classic newspaper comedy.
That is classic newspaper. That would make like a Republican uncle be like, oh, and then realize that he's had way too many of those himself. I thought she was fun. I thought she was fun until I saw her Adam's apple. You know?
Oh my god.
Oh fuck. Well.
We're going to get into the back page news here. Basically, the back page news is news you're not finding on the front page. Find the weirdest, most obscure headlines circulating the globe, such as...
Survey finds many men think they can land a commercial plane. So
I've seen this.
Yes. I've been seeing it circulate on Twitter as well. I don't think I'm one of those men. You know, if you ask me, do you think that you could land a commercial aircraft, I think before you get the word aircraft out of your mouth, I would just be shaking my head.
Well, it's funny because just last episode we were talking about how Mark Wahlberg said not only would he have stopped 9/11 if he was on that plane, but he also would have landed it safely.
We would have taken him to Cabo.
Yeah.
Have a nice little vacation for everyone. Just ease that trauma.
I feel like it's kind of like a soundboard, you know? There's a lot of buttons, a lot of levers on there,
but they all
a lot of sliders. But there's only two you really need, you know? Like, I feel like, I mean, I try it.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like in the movies, it doesn't look hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If Bill Burr can fucking do it.
Bill Burr did it?
Yeah, he flies planes.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's tough. It's brutal.
Too many buttons.
That's my Burr impression.
Your Burr impression is one syllable.
That's it. It's good. It's accurate. It's accurate.
He's a white woman. It's brutal. This guy can't land a plane. It's brutal.
Men today, huh? Oh fuck, man. I didn't realize, like, I knew that planes were mostly just autopilot, but I guess that's not the case for landing and taking off.
It's got to be tough because people clap after.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
all like people only clap for things that are hard or impressive,
Yeah.
right? And honestly, landing a plane is kind of impressive when you think about it.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like
you went and trained for that.
yeah.
Like you there's a cook at the restaurant I work at, and I was like asking him, his name's Mo, he's from India, and he's like, I was like, wait, do you have restaurant experience? It's the first time I worked with him. He's like, no.
but
When
I used to be a doctor back at home.
No, he was like, when I was
Yeah.
14 though, I used to manage a restaurant back home. I was like,
It's always the craziest shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, you do have restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
What the
No, but that was managing. Like he's cooking back there, right? But he'll get off work at like 11:45, packed restaurant, like sports going on. He'll come out and he'll be like, "Can I have a Red Bull?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then he goes and studies flight maps and shit because he's training to be a commercial pilot. So this guy's just back there flipping burgers and making wings for 5 days a week.
Thinking about getting his own wings.
Oh.
Something there.
No, you should have just say
Yeah,
it
you
again with a
should've
bit
just
more
said it.
confidence.
Yeah.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Thinking about getting his own wings.
There it is.
Oh!
Hey, Coleman.
This guy.
Yeah,
Nailed
honestly, a pretty fly guy, if I must say so myself.
Christ.
I'm always high when I talk to him, though, so I don't know. I'm losing him now.
We're losing him. He's going down.
Let's go. Oh, that's hilarious. Do you think you could land a plane?
I mean,
You have to say yes because I've already said no. And it's a 50-50 thing here, it looks like, based on this study.
I think all it is like pointing down, and then as you get down, you just kind of
Lift it up.
slowly
And
lift
then
it
I
up.
think this
Yeah.
part's, whatever
You
this.
throttle
the
down.
thruster. That's what it's
Yeah.
called. You just thrust it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if there's one thing I know how to do, it's thrust.
Oh, there it is.
I knew that was coming.
I've seen
Coming was a low key pun, but whatever. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
Christ. We're never gonna get through this story.
But yes, I
Trapped
think
in the pun event horizon.
I think I could, because if I have like enough lives, like I don't think I get a first go.
You don't not first go.
If I have someone spotting me the first time,
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say, because I've seen videos of like student pilots where something goes wrong, and then like the air traffic controller, like
They have the brake in the steering wheel,
Yeah.
like in the driver's side.
That's
Yeah.
not what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the air traffic controller like talks him through it. Like,
Oh.
okay, like your landing gear's stuck. It's gonna
See,
be okay. You
oh,
wanna
I could do
this.
that. If there was an emergency situation and they're like, "Can someone fly this plane?" and like no one wanted to do it, and I had to be the hero to step up.
Yeah, and some guy
I could do it if
guy's
some
in your
guy
ear,
from
yeah.
like home base was like walking me through it.
If
I could
comms are
totally do it.
down, no shot. If comms are working, I think yeah.
This guy's got
I
the
think-
lingo down too. eh?
Come on. Roger that, Coleman. I think I could do it like, when you're teaching, like when you go to do the cheesy thing when you play mini golf, you know what I mean? You wrap your arms around the girl. Like I think if a pilot wrapped his arms around me and just kind of caressed me and held my hands on the things, I could totally do it.
Patrick
you know what I mean?
Swayze,
Yeah, exactly. Is that a ghost reference? It's a deep cut pottery movie reference right there, man. Oh,
It's a weird fantasy you just let us all in on right there.
Yeah, honestly.
Do I think I can land a plane? Fuck no. But if there's some handsome pilot behind me, just straddling me,
I'm sitting on the
not
lap.
saying I could land it,
If
but just saying I'd enjoy it a lot more.
I'm sitting on the lap of a handsome pilot for sure. Oh, that's hilarious. I think I would probably I think I'd cause mass death doing this. I think.
Oh, I think the intern's here.
Oh, perfect.
Dano, retrieve the intern.
Hello?
Hey, it's Chance. I'm here. I'm a little bit early, sorry.
No worries. Someone's gonna let you in. We're just kind of mid-episode, so just sit on in and then.
Sorry, man.
No, you're good. You're good. This is all part of the show, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throwing you in the fire, dude.
Nice. Oh, shit.
all right, cool. He's coming down.
Speaking of fire, do we have the fire started to sacrifice the intern with like that? No? Didn't do that? One virgin intern.
He's not a virgin.
Yeah.
Maybe he is.
That's the first question.
I know.
of the job application.
He does want to work for us.
Are you a
so he
virgin?
could be a virgin. That's such a brutal intro. If that's the first question we ask him, he's like, "Oh, this is one of those dude bro podcasts."
Yeah, this is totally dude
Yo,
bro.
you a virgin, bro?
Yes. So we move on to the next headline.
Yeah,
But
We should say name a woman.
we get your ideas from there, Chance.
Chance?
Where do you get your
Come on in,
ideas
Chance.
Come on in, brother.
Come on in, dude. Take
How
a
are
seat
you,
in one
man?
of our chairs.
Good to
Sit
see you,
in.
man.
Not that chair though. That's Dan's chair. He's gonna get pissed if you sit in his chair.
There you are, man. Good to see you, dude. Good, and you?
I like
for-
the fit. All right, come on
thanks for coming.
camera for a second. We got to show the fit.
Come on in.
Come step into the wide shot here. Or maybe Dan will just get a quick shot.
Yeah. That's awesome.
He's got the Peaky Blinders hat,
Yeah, we
long dress coat.
dressed to impress, man.
I like it, dude. But you have like the Lord of the Rings necklace on as well. So this guy.
It's just something to make me look like
It's the One Ring.
I love it,
I
man.
say to a room of white boys in Ottawa.
Hey, I'm not white. I'm Italian. All right. All right. Well, we're doing our back page news, dude. We're getting to our second headline here, which reads:
Video appears to show SUV crashing into a motorcycle after alleged promposal accident.
So we're gonna play the video here. Basically, what happened was this kid got the principal and special constable in on this promposal he was gonna do, where he was gonna speed in school property, and then the constable was gonna chase him down,
Pull him over.
then he was gonna do his promposal. But
Yeah.
when he sped off, some other kid that rides a motorcycle to school was crossing through the intersection and just wiped him out.
Senior William Vanisap leaving campus on his motorcycle back in April when this Porsche
He's
SUV
ripping.
speeds right
He
through a
actually
stop
does
sign,
crank him.
sending
Oh,
him
that's so
flying.
hurt, dude.
Okay, can you move your leg at all?
But running that stop sign was allegedly no accident. Instead, all part of another student's plan to ask his girlfriend to prom, according to Vanisap's attorney.
Just buy her flowers, brother. Just come on now.
Dude, so now the school's getting sued for $1 million because they allowed it.
Yeah.
So the kid would have been in trouble, but now the principal's in trouble.
Yeah, because he said to the principal, he's like, my car is this, my license plate is this, just so you don't get it wrong when you go and pull over another one. And
the principal was in. He was in the constable's car when it happened.
Was he actually?
And that's why the police car was there so quickly, because they saw it happen, and then they immediately drove to the kid when he got decked, because they were supposed to. What a lame promposal.
That's brutal, bro. What do you think?
It's brutal. No, they're just gonna.
what do you think like the catchphrase was gonna be? You know, if
Oh,
this
dude, like
didn't
he gets
happen,
pulled over?
Pulled over. They come up and they're like, "Do you know how fast you were going?"
Not even. I think it was like he's speeding off. He gets pulled over, and he's like, his heart's racing, and his girlfriend's freaking out. He's like, my heart's racing for you. And I just propose is like the corniest shit ever, dude. What a lame promposal. It's all caught on body cam footage though, so that's kind of cool to have a promposal filmed on body cam footage.
Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Except that you almost committed murder
Yeah.
on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to. I wish they took it like a little. Like I like to think that the promposal would have been like, you know, they drag him out of the car, slam him on the hood. You know what I mean?
A true body cam.
He checks it. Yeah, he checks his wallet. And he's like taking stuff out of it, and it's a note. And then the cop opens it, and it's like, "Mary, will you go to prom with Jeff?" or whatever. It's like that would have been a good one.
What about the motorcycle kid though? We're not talking about him.
Yeah.
Like
He ain't going to prom.
dude, this guy's stock just went up though.
Yeah, dude.
Think about how much this guy's stock went up.
Yeah.
He was already the motorcycle kid at school.
Yeah.
And now he's the kid that got hit by a car.
Yeah, he's gonna
And
be.
everyone's visiting him in the hospital.
Don't-
And he's about to earn $1 million.
Yeah, dude.
Now
Richest
he's
kid
the
in
rich
school.
kid with a motorcycle who got hit by a car.
Well,
and
he had a
survived it.
motorcycle. I don't know if it'll work anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would have rather just driving away safely as opposed to like having to attend prom looking like Jimmy from Degrassi. Deep cut. That's Drake's character in the wheelchair.
Oh, okay.
That's rude.
Drake's in a wheelchair?
Yeah, after he gets shot in Degrassi.
Dude, how has no one roasted him on that?
Dude,
nobody's
that's
in
what I
been
any
mean.
that.
rap battle.
Pusha
he's been-
T should have jumped all over that, man.
Yeah, what?
I'll make you look like you did in Degrassi. And then,
He would have made it sound.
yeah, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yuck. That's what he would do.
Yeah.
This story kind of reminds me of so
My promposal.
not my promposal, but the day of my prom. So our school, what you do at prom is everyone gets like a cool car, and then there's a parade through the town, and then you get out, and then you go to prom afterwards. Small town shit. All right. So
Your cool car was a Pontiac Prius.
It's a Sunfire. Thank you.
I was gonna say tractor, but yeah,
Tractor. Everyone was
Dude,
ripping a tractor.
someone always drives a tractor. Someone always drives like the Zamboni from the local.
Nice.
Yeah. There was one guy who went with this girl who did roller derby, and he rode his skateboard, but she and the rest of the roller derby team
rollerbladed.
Yeah, they like did the arm formation too. It was
the
crazy.
flying V.
The whip or whatever they
Dude,
call it.
okay, I know you went to school in Halifax, but was it also like 1982? Like, what the fuck is going
Straight
on
up, no,
here?
it's dude. Like I went to school not quite in Halifax, an hour and a half outside of Halifax. So yeah, we're not even at the like 90s yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You guys don't even know about 9/11 yet.
Yeah. We're gonna be devastated. Dude.
Yeah. They have no idea what COVID is, dude. They're just like, what are you
Anyways,
talking about?
so my promposal, I was driving my mom's Porsche, and I had it for the day.
Wow.
And me and my
Just slid that in there.
well, that's what
The
Buddy was
audience.
driving as well when he cranked this guy with the motorcycle.
A Porsche?
Yeah. Dude,
Oh,
he's
shit.
driving a
SUV.
Porsche SUV. So I was driving my mom's Porsche, and me and my buddy had it for the day.
Did I
and
mention
we
I
were
was
like,
driving my mom's Porsche? Did I mention that?
718 Boxer, me and my buddy were in it. But we were like, let's go see how fast this thing goes. And there's this one really straight road. And so we're going, and I'm fucking pinning it, and I see the speedometer go 200, 210.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then as I see it click over to 212, I
You see the roller
bird-
derby team.
I see a bird fly out of the ditch. And we
Oh.
had the top down, and I was like, "Oh no!" And it's flying right in front of me, and I was going. It didn't matter if I jammed the brakes. Like I was going 200 kilometers an hour,
Jesus Christ.
or was I allegedly? And the bird flew and hit the windshield, and I looked up as it skidded above, and it evaporated. Just cloud of feathers.
It's like that video of the pitcher. You ever see
Yeah.
that?
Yes, dude.
baseball?
Yeah,
It throws
where
like a 99 mile per hour pitch and the bird
straight
just
down the
explodes.
middle and just destroys that bird.
Wow.
It was insane.
What did it sound like? Not even enough time to make a sound. No
Not
squeal.
even. It made a boom as it hit the windshield, and then just like a as it just was pulverized into feathers.
Jeez.
Insane.
Probably the best way to have done it though.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been better than it getting caught in like the grill. Me having the.
Yeah.
I
Was
also,
there even like a stain? Like was it? Or
dude,
was it
the
just
lit like a bug hit me. Like a little. Like I just took like a paper
fucked.
towel and wiped off the little smirk. Dude.
That's
Like
crazy.
it was. I didn't even need Windex. Like it just like wiped off
Damn.
quickly. It was insane. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
It was actually kind of awesome, but it was impressive to see. I wouldn't do it again,
But
but
this is on prom and you're with your boy, or was that your
yeah,
date?
no, both. It was pretty. It was pretty. What is it? What's the word? Progressive for Middleton standards.
Yeah.
All right, cool story, dude. Thanks for sharing with the class.
You're incriminating yourself.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what we're here for.
This is animal cruelty. That I
Yeah,
just-
like, Not only were you
reckless
stunt driving,
reckless
but you also.
endangerment. Yeah, it's like 8.
Did I mention it was
charges.
a Canadian goose?
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't it a hate crime if you kill a Canadian goose, like
Yeah.
just for fun?
and they're the worst animals. I want to kill all of them. They're so annoying.
One time, Heron Bridge here in Ottawa was shut down, and I was driving. And
Vicious.
I was like, why is there only one lane open? And then I saw cop lights ahead and like a little blue Honda Fit, and the front of the Honda Fit was fucked up, and then there was a dead Canadian goose right in the middle of the road. So this guy just
Oh,
like
they shut the street down.
just shut it down. Yeah. Then
Took
they had
that
like
guy
a
into
whole
custody.
Ken walked away in handcuffs.
yeah, dude.
Manslaughter.
You're never gonna see the light of day again, brother. I don't know why I was Southern American accent. For that.
But Southern American, that's a different accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is kind of, I don't know. I just think it's a lame promposal. I do think it's cool though to have a promposal caught on body cam.
Mhm.
But
Your subsequent arrest also caught on.
Yeah,
body
so
camera.
many things had to go wrong here, and I feel like they could have avoided it at any instant. Like, why you didn't need to go 40 through this like stop sign?
You could just-
parking lot.
Yeah, you could have
could have
just,
just gone through.
could
it
have done a
slowly.
lap. Tried again. Just check.
what's
both
the
sides.
Yeah,
soundbite
look.
from there's a soundbite from the principal.
Yeah.
Because those body cams turned on.
He-
so they-
he
what did he
says-
say? He's like, I don't know what we're going to do about this.
No, he says, "I don't know about this."
I don't know about this. Just like,
What do you mean? What
This wasn't supposed to happen like this.
do you you mean you don't know? You approved this.
I don't know about this. Like, what does that mean?
I don't know anymore. I should shut this down. Like, yeah, I don't know if we can still go through with the promposal here.
I don't know, but I'm starting to think this is a bad idea. Like, are you joking?
This is why you can't be a cool principal. I want my principal to be an asshole. I don't want you to be try to like friends with me.
Being cool is for the teachers.
Not even just for like the gym and English teachers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If you're my science teacher and cool, like
I
don't know if I respect that.
I want you
to hate me.
In 8th grade. My science teacher, he was a cool guy, but like he would come. He was a big basketball fan, and when March Madness would start, like the first round, he would watch all day and into the night. And every night, every day after the March Madness had started, he'd come in. The lights would stay off. He'd hand out a work packet, and then just go like this. Just lay down for 45 minutes, dude. That was how you know March was here.
One of our science teachers was a stripper.
Oh yeah,
Male stripper.
found that out after the fact, right?
Yeah, one of his students, so someone that was older than us, went to Brock University, I think, is what it was. And then her and her girlfriends went out to like a male strip club, and then they saw Mr. S.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine you just picked up a loony with your ass cheeks and you turn around and you see the kids you used to teach 4 years ago. That would suck, dude.
He's like, nice. Finally. Yeah, that's crazy.
So
How crazy is that?
You can see how the muscles work together to scoop the dollar bills off the floor with my anus. You know?
It's funny because like Brock's like a teaching school, so they're probably all going to be teachers, and it's like this
You
is what your
inspired
future
me,
looks
man.
like, dude. This is what a teaching degree will get you.
You ever seen this is like an old meme, but it's like this is obscure. Never mind. This isn't for the listeners.
Did he did he manage to keep it on the down low after that? Did he get in trouble, or were the students
the
cool
kids
about
weren't in
it?
like our high school anymore, so it was just like hearsay. You know, what I mean, like,
Right.
they just told like their younger siblings, and then their younger siblings told like us who were still in high school, and then it was just kind of like a rumor.
Was it like
And like I don't think anyone brought it up because he was pretty like he didn't want to upset Mr. S.
Right.
Probably because he's had a late night the night before.
Yeah.
A little restless.
But was anybody like
Making it
dropping little
fun.
things like that? Like,
Yeah.
you seem a little grumpy.
yeah.
You have a late night. Or anything
I don't
like
know
that?
because I found out after I had him as a teacher,
Mm.
but
Who
I
likes Mr. S? Let's take a poll. You know what
Nice.
I mean?
that's good. A lot of puns today.
A lot of puns, man. I'm trying to think of one that. Never mind. If I force it, it's just not gonna. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be good.
If he was
you
the
know?
music teacher, you could talk about G strings. Right.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man.
Tough.
That's
Tough
good.
day.
next headline.
His economics teacher, you're talking about his moneymaker. You
Yeah,
know?
there you go.
Yeah, they're working.
That's all right,
There's something there. You know?
All right, next headline we got here reads.
LAX passenger arrives on international flight without passport, visa, or a ticket.
So he landed.
Yeah. Russian
got
man
on the
flew from LAX from Copenhagen without a passport, visa, or plane ticket.
How?
No one knows. The last line of this story is everyone involved in it is pretty confused. That's all they've
He
really
doesn't
said
even know
about
how
it.
he ended up there.
No, that's the thing. He's like, I've been awake for 3 days. I'm pretty sure I was in Germany, and now I don't know how I got to Copenhagen and fucking flew to LAX.
Sergei Vladimirovich Okigava.
Okagawa,
Okigava.
Ochagawa, Sergei Vladimirovich. That seems fake. It's so Russian. You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I mean?
not a real name, dude.
That's Sergei Vladimirovich.
That sounds like racist if you're to like assume that was the name of a Russian person.
Yeah, Mr. Sergei Vladimirovich. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like my sister's like, I got a Russian boyfriend. It's like, oh, what's his name? Sergei Vladimirovich Ochigavaga? Like, what, dude?
That sounds Cuban.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up that last
part.
Wow.
But yeah, this guy seemingly interacted with flight crew, ate 2 meals on the plane, spoke to other passengers on the flight, and at one point attempted to eat the chocolate that belonged to members of the cabin crew.
That's where they drew the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
People were said he was sitting in a few different seats. But other than that, nothing else seemed amiss.
What?
I don't know, man. I think he's a spy. He says he's an economist,
That's spy behavior.
right? I'm an economist. You know, I affix things.
I fix things.
I fix things.
He's that kind of guy.
My mom met a guy one time. She was at a wedding in India for like some friend she met through school, and one of their cousins who lives in Vegas. She was talking to him, and she's like, "Oh, what do you do?" He was a really nice guy. They're hitting off. She's like, "What do you do?" And he's like, I fix things." And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "When there's problems, I fix them." And she's like, "For who?" He's like, "That depends."
Friends of ours.
That depends. Yeah. Whoever needs me to. And mom's like, to this day, she's like, I have no idea what that guy did. Who
She
he
knows
was.
what he does.
Yeah, honestly.
That's
I
like
think
what
he
you
was
say.
probably lying. That's what you say when you want to entertain yourself at a wedding.
Yeah, fix
You
things.
just say like random shit to people,
fix
try and
things.
get them to think
Yeah.
you're a spy.
That's what you say when like you want to tell people you're in the mob, but you can't tell people you're in
Yeah.
the mob. Like you want to flex on it, but you can't say it. You know?
If I was in the mob, dude, I would have such a hard time keeping that secret. You know what I mean? Like I would love like to walk in anywhere and people be like, I would want to walk into restaurants and someone has to get up out of their table for me because they just know. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I think that's how it. I don't know. You've seen too much Goodfellas. I don't
yeah,
know.
absolutely. Haven't we all?
I don't think you'd last, dude.
I don't, as a mob member, I don't think so
No.
either. No, I don't think so. Get hooked on my own supply, I'd be fucked. They'd
Yeah.
send me just out to the farm, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's all the pot going? Yeah. No, I don't think I'd last either. Do you think you'd last as a mob member?
Like now,
Yeah.
with like everything that's on the internet
Yeah.
of me, no. But like, if I got into the life in like the 80s as a kid,
Yeah.
probably. Probably, yeah. I'd like to think so.
I can see you, man. Like, I can see you like
I probably just would've
70s
been a
era,
driver, though.
70, yeah, a driver.
I probably just would have stayed a driver. Like the kid's always the driver, but
Yeah.
I would have just stayed the driver
Yeah.
until like my 40s.
Then turn
Right.
hitman.
Yeah.
Just because you know everything. You know how all these people are living.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It'd be, I don't know.
I'd be so scared to rat, though. Like, if the police came up to me and were like, hey, we want you to be an informant.
Yeah, you look like a rat.
That's rude.
You look like a little bit of a fucking weasel.
I don't think I'd be a weasel. I think I would just, I think that I would just be a bad mob member.
My favorite part of Goodfellas, this is such an Italian saying, is like when the Henry gets arrested as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
De Niro's character goes up to him, Jimmy, and he's like, "No, you did good, kid. You learned the first 2 rules, very important. Always keep your mouth shut and never rat on your friends." And it's like, that's the same rule. That's the exact same thing. Like the first rule just ends there. You know, there's no need for the second rule after that. That's such an Italian thing, though.
That is so sucks, dude.
It's like, hey, always respect your mother, and remember, never disrespect your mother. All right, like, all right, sick.
Really drill that home. I do like about this story that he just like this guy doesn't even know, like if this guy is like some kind of a spy or was trying to do something like untoward, he's very good at it. Like this strategy should be the one that all of the like that kind of person takes, where you just don't have any clue what's happening. He said he'd been awake for 3 days and he didn't know how he got to Germany.
It was a
Nor
fugue
how he
state. He
got
pulled a
to-
Walter White.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a fugue.
Fugue.
Fugue?
Fugue.
Fugue state?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
there.
I just think they just asked him questions. He's like, I don't know. Is he saying, Is he saying,
Is that a mm-hmm?
Mm-mm.
Which one is it?
I don't know. Uh-huh or uh-uh?
Alrighty, folks. I think that's it, dude. That's all the news stories we got today.
That is all the news stories we have today.
Yeah, there wasn't much this week. Sorry, guys.
No.
He never apologized, man.
I mean, there's crazier shit than that. Sorry, Chance. Usually there's like wilder shit. Usually there's like 8 dudes in Florida that were all high on meth, masturbating, that ran away from the cops and shit like that. So just
Is that a story you want to tell?
it's a story that people need.
Are you excited to go back to
Yeah,
Florida?
he's gonna make it happen.
Can't wait for family vacation again, right?
Yeah.
You're going for your cousin's bachelor party again? Oh, fuck that.
Oh, by the way, did anyone catch the disclaimer we had in 2 episodes ago? When we did the Spotify Wrapped? Any viewers out there that caught that? Let me know.
The long text.
Did you see
Chance
it, Chance?
got
I was
it.
watching the episode the other day too.
Let's go. Did you
Chance.
see the disclaimer?
It's like, what was it? It was like, do not actually ask us. We will be tempted, but
Good work. This the intern showing up first day of
Did
work.
his homework, dude.
Fucking
Did his
Jesus.
homework.
Coleman, did you read it?
No.
Dan, did you read it? Yeah, that's what I fucking see. All right. We got a spot for this guy
It
here.
said something like, because we were talking about like the disclaimer being don't actually reach it, because John was saying he would give out dry hand jobs eye contact the whole time if you
Yeah, for free.
And then the disclaimer was like, don't actually ask us, we'll be tempted to. By the way, Ben, if you're watching this, please stop contacting John. He has a wife and kids. He's not really likely. Like, it was just like this long set thing about it.
That was good. Did anyone respond back to us from the reel?
I don't
Do
know.
we have any number 1 listeners who have
That just
responded?
got posted, so
I know. I figured people would be biting. I feel like we'd be flooded with at least 40 DMs, you know?
I like the acronym somebody posted in the
Yeah,
comments.
someone-
DHJ ECWT.
it was DHJECWT question mark. What does that stand for? Dry hand job, eyes contact,
eye contact whole time.
whole time.
I can't believe I said it twice perfectly, you know? I remember that.
It's almost like you actually want it.
Flawless execution.
Or give one.
We'll end on
Or
that.
want one.
We'll end on that.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, I guess.
Yeah. No nog shots this year.
Because we didn't want to.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
No one. It's a tie.
Yeah.
It's just gonna end as a tie.
We just
Hit
gotta
each
hit
other
each
in
other
the
in the
balls.
nuts. Yeah. It's fine.
One last
Sink
punch
that.
each, man.
Yeah.
Is that how we should end the episode? We stand up,
Breakfast Club
look
style.
each other in the eyes, and give each
Yeah.
other dry. Punch each other in the nuts.
All right, that's just a quick one. Just gonna end the year off with that. It's the holidays, you know. We're taking it light. Hope you enjoyed the last string of episodes this year. We're gonna kick the year off strong, though, man. We got first episode. We'll probably just get back in studio and just you and I rip an episode. But we got Izzy Rose coming up.
Bet.
She's dope. One of my favorite people.
Great
just
artist
in
as
general.
well. Yep.
And we're gonna be heading down to New York.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm podcasting here.
Oh,
we're gonna
you
be in New
killed that.
York and
Waiting to say that.
try and link up with some New York comics and get them on the show, and you know,
Well,
get lost in the city, the concrete jungle as they call it.
wet dream tomato, man.
Yeah, dude.
Get all up in that thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now that episode's done, I'm gonna enjoy my first sip of Red Bull.
Therefore, down to the wire means the very last possible moment or to the very end.